Dear USA, all nations and 7.9 plus billions of humans, I just want to have this as a generic civil justice sign off. Whatever I want for the civil justice, for I am displaying the USA government errors, public sector errors, private sector errors, and how USA government operations got destroyed, and for displaying the absolute monarchs scandal. I, Vethapriya Prose, wanted these civil justice to be provided to me. Okay, so I'll just read this sign off so that it will be in all these other sessions. Okay, so for I, Vethapriya Prose, native Indian tribe, Christian Jew of Israel, Judah, Jerusalem, and true owner of USA, and proved USA is Tamil Nadu, and I, Vethapriya Prose, have highest impasse eligibility to lead USA. I must be the interim leader of USA now is civil justice served. And for I, Vethapriya Prose, displayed USA government errors and the scandal of absolute monarchs to USA government. I, Vethapriya Prose, for civil justice as in Holy Bible guidelines. I, Vethapriya Prose, want United States of America nation to rename Lord Ripon Building in Tamil Nadu, India, after my name Vethapriya is civil justice served. And I, Vethapriya Prose, to become the Vatican leader now is civil justice served. And Pope Francis resigns abruptly now is civil justice served. And I, Vethapriya Prose, become Supreme Chief Civil Judge for all nations, now is civil justice served. And I, Vethapriya Prose, become Supreme Chief Family Law and Supreme Chief Children Judge for all nations is civil justice served. And I, Vethapriya Prose, to become Global Poverty Relief Medical Director Chief for all nations, to lead and guide World Bank, United Nations organizations, World Health Organizations, Center for Disease Control, Department of Children Families, Department of Health Services, Department of Justice, Department of Revenue, Department of Agriculture, Department of Imports Export, Department of Military in all nations across the globe is civil justice served. And I, Vethapriya Prose, to be the ambassador for all nations, starting with India, and I, Vethapriya Prose, should get dual citizenship of USA and India now is civil justice served. And thank you all for your time. Take care, my dear fellow mankind. I sure will get civil justice for entire human kingdom in 1 minute. Thank you all for your time. Bye for now. All nations and 7.9 plus billions of humans. I hope we are all on the same page on this regard that I'm providing a very, very crucial, very, very important civil justice sign off for myself and some multitasking so that I will quickly, with that said, I will quickly read through the civil justice so that we all can be on the same page. And what is the overview of this part? Okay, I will surely work on how to cut short the session, okay? This is all about the spices. Yes, my dear fellow mankind, Tamil in entire planet Earth, Tamil Nadu is the spices land. Okay, and yes, everybody knows worldwide, and the pizza, the Italy people, they have bay leaf, right? And I was the very first person, the human, to stood up and educate that bay leaf, right, used in the pizza or the pasta, right? It is a spice from Tamil Nadu. So you name any spice, you pick and choose any spice, be it pepper, be it cardamom, right? Long list of spices are there. It's all from only Tamil Nadu. Yeah, the one and only Tamil Nadu. Okay, so I educated that, and first time it is the European nations got educated on that. They never knew the truth. I educated the truth. So how many years and decades passed by? 500 years passed by, isn't it? They never even knew there were people existing outside United States of America, right? So that is the innocence part. But beyond that, knowing that Tamil Nadu is the land of spices, that was the very first time they got the right raw education, the truth. People got educated first time. What is spice and what is the land of spice? Why Tamil Nadu is the richest nation in whole and entire earth? I educated. Spice. No spice, no cooking, isn't it? No salt, no cooking. The Himalayas salt, right? The Himalayas. Have you heard about the mountain Himalayas? The Mount Everest? Yeah. It is Tamil Nadu. So, this is a shortest overview of the spices part of it. So, whenever people are eating pizza from Pizza Hut or Domino's or Papa Murphy's and Olive Garden or where any of the Italian restaurant, you name it, they have that spice called bay leaf, isn't it? That is from Tamil Nadu. Okay, so with that said, I will quickly read through the civil justice. For I, Vethapriya Prose, proved scandal of absolute monarchs and proved Pope Francis is the Roman Empire King Herod. As of February 2021, any salary as in tax-free billions of dollars, USA government can provide effective, immediate, using direct deposit to my bank account to I am that I am, Vethapriya Prose, native Indian tribe, Israelite tribe, Christian Jew of Israel, Judah, Jerusalem, true owner of all nations worldwide can help me. So scandal phases of Republica Europe nations worldwide is Republica at fault found guilty prostitutes of, at fault found guilty of fatal negligence USA Republican government, and at fault found guilty of fatal negligence USA Democrat government, USA-FCC-USDA-FDA retails basic essentials type genetic modified spices agencies and organic spices agency nations created robocall poverty mandate is proved and enforced poverty to I Vethapriya Prose on October 2018 for Republica government of USA prostitute to steal the rightful Supreme Court judge job of USA job on October 2018 that rightful belonged to I Vethapriya Prose and civil law must be provided now without any delay. So the crime of the USDA FDA spices nations is domestic violence, breach of duty, intentional infliction of emotional distress, causation and injury, battery and types, assault and types, false imprisonment and types, trespass to land and trespass to chattels and types. So I, Vethapriya Prose, true civil lawyer, true civil doctor, true civil supreme judge, own the text for ongoing civil justice sign-off, at fault found guilty of fatal negligence, USA Republica government and USA Democrat government as in USA-FCC-USDA-FDA retails basic essentials, error, genetic modified spices and organic spices agencies nations created robocall poverty mandate and with fatal negligence failed to educate. USA cannot create robocall poverty mandate and by default created Republica USA robocall poverty mandate to I Vethapriya Prose, true civil lawyer, true civil doctor, true civil supreme judge and Republican government GOP leader Mitch McConnell, President Trump, the Supreme Court Judge Brett Kavanaugh in October 2018 enforced poverty mandate to I Vethapriya Prose abruptly on October 2018 and Republican government of United States of America took away $4,500 on October 2018 abruptly and enforced finance debt of $10,000 plus since October 2018, October 2019, October 2020 and as of today, February 2021 to I Vethapriya Prose enforced finance disabled to I Vethapriya Prose abruptly. It is crime for at fault found guilty of fatal negligence using Republican government and USA Democrat government, USA retails basic essentials, USA FCC, USDA, FDA retails basic essentials errored genetic modified spices and organic spices agency nations created robocall poverty mandate is proved and when ruling USA never educated USA should never provide enforced poverty to I Vethapriya Prose. So civil justice I Vethapriya Prose want our Citibank CDO to pay off my debt $10,000 plus and sign off tax free $5,000 and at fault and found guilty of fatal negligence USA Republican government and USA Democrat government, USA FCC retails, USA FCC USDA FDA retails basic essentials aided genetic modified spices and organic spices agency nations created robocall poverty mandate with fatal negligence, so must sign off tax-free $500,000 trillion to be direct deposited to my bank account for all types of damages done by selfish cunning Islam juries, absolute monarchs types, wild endangered species and hell creators, and at fault and found guilty Holy Highness God of USA, Queen Elizabeth II, Pope Francis, and Republica government of USA will provide needful help accordingly to be on the same page. So thank you all for your time, my dear fellow mankind. I worked my way to keep this session short, right, the best of my ability. So yes, I must get the civil justice right in front of entire kingdom and human kingdom and all nations, and without any delay I must get the job offer. I should start the job. I have to provide the software design solution, architect solutions, right? And I must get the rightful salary, I must get the rightful financial aid, everything, okay? So thank you all for your time. Take care. Bye for now.